Good morning, learned teachers. Today I wish you all a very happy Teacher's Day. Teacher is the light of the world, the beacon in the dark, and the hope that gives strength to survive. I am proud to say you all are our teachers who played this noble role successfully from years together. I actually wanted to honor you all on this auspicious day. But due to COVID-19, with restrictions and social distancing to be followed, I choose to go digital in wishing you all my respected teachers. There is a saying that teachers are greater than the parents. Teacher molds a child intellectually, physically, socially, psychologically, and emotionally to become better and successful citizens. I am proud of you all for responding positively during this difficult time and converting your home to a digital classroom. I appreciate your online interaction with the students. I knew always that you are talented and have lot of hidden potential, but this pandemic brought them to forefront. On behalf of the management, passionate students, parents, and on my personal behalf, I wish you and your family sound health, happy and successful life ahead. Thank you for your valuable contribution in shaping students' bright future through this institution over the years. Once again, I would like to wish each one of you Happy Teachers' Day. May Almighty bless you with the strength to achieve greater personal and professional growth in the years to come. Before concluding my speech, I would like to quote our former president, late Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam. You see, Almighty helps only people who work hard. That principle is very clear. Thank you. With the blessings, Sister Avia Kripa D'Souza.
Very good evening, dear students. How are you all? Hope you all are fine and safe at home. This is your Veena teacher coming before you all with a new video class. Dear students, in my previous class you all learnt about Christianity and Islam. I hope you all studied that lesson very well and even completed your homework also. Dear students, in my today's video, you are going to learn about a very fundamental part of each and everybody's life. Can you guess what it may be? So, I'm not before you all, only in the video. How can I interact with you all? I will only say the answer. It's a very important part of each and everybody's life. That is family. Yes. Dear students, today we are going to learn about a beautiful concept of each and everybody's life. How much we love our family. Yes? Yeah. We are going to learn about family, meaning of family, characteristics of family, and some of the unique families. Actually, we had before types of family and even the characteristics of those types of families. Because of this reduction of the portion, types of families have been reduced. Even features of joint family has been reduced. So other than all the parts are there, I'm going to explain all those parts in the this lesson. I hope you all are ready, dear students. Let us start a beautiful chapter for each and everyone, that is family. Dear students, as you all know, we are being children, we are the part of the family. We know the meaning of family, but still I would like to explain you all. It is the basic institution of the society. Without the family, there is no society, and because of society, the families are situated. So like this, both are mutually they are depend on one another. So like this, these families gives an basic value to this society. That's why the members of the family are the members.
Students, actually due to some technical glitch I was unable to send videos. Now I'm going to send. Let us discuss today the extended part of bank of sentences. Before that, we have discussed about declarative sentences, interrogative sentences, imperative sentences. Now let us begin with the exclamatory sentence. What is exclamatory sentence? Exclamatory sentences are actually the sudden feelings or emotions of a person. That might be the feeling of shock, sorrow, sadness, grief, admiration. These all kinds of sudden feelings when one expresses those kind of sentences are known as the exclamatory sentence. Let us see here. Exclamatory sentence. What is exclamatory sentence? These sentences express a sudden and intense excitement, admiration, shock or sorrow, etc. It's called an exclamatory sentence. They always end with an exclamation mark. They always begin with what and how. In declarative sentence, we have seen the sentence begin with the subject and verb. But here in exclamatory sentence, the subject and verb goes at last and they always end with the exclamation mark. So let us discuss some examples. What are those? Look at the first one. What an exciting movie it was. What an exciting movie it was. It sounds like question, but it is not question. For example, now you have watched a movie which is very exciting. So after watching that movie, you are expressing your feelings about that movie. Then what you'll say? What an exciting movie it was. With a sudden feeling, you'll express your feelings about that movie. So those kind of sentences are known as exclamatory sentence. What an exciting movie it was. Look at this. Subject comes at last and after that helping verb and then exclamatory mark.
नमस्कार बच्चों, आज आपका 9वीं कक्षा में स्वागत है। तो आज हम स्वामी विवेकानंद के बारे में जानकारी हासिल करेंगे कि स्वामी विवेकानंद जी थे कौन, उनके बारे में, उनके जीवन के बारे में आज हम देखेंगे। तो पाठ का नाम है स्वामी विवेकानंद। ये देखिए, इस पाठ के लेखक है डॉक्टर जगदीश चंद्र, यहाँ पर दिखाई दे रहे हैं। चित्र में आप देख सकते हो, इस पाठ के लेखक डॉक्टर जगदीश चंद्र हैं। इन्होंने भारत के किशोर बालक बालिकाओं के समक्ष आदर्श प्रस्तुत करने के लिए अनेक महापुरुषों की जीवनियाँ लिखी हैं। इनके बारे में ज़्यादा कुछ परिचय नहीं है, सिर्फ इनके बारे में यही है कि वह बालक बालिकाओं की किशोरावस्था के बारे में, यानी जो यंग एनर्जेटिक रहते हैं उन्हीं के बारे में यहाँ पर परिचय दिए हैं, कविताएं लिखी हैं, पाठ लिखी हैं। इन्हीं के ऊपर यानी स्वामी विवेकानंद के ऊपर यहाँ आपके सामने एक स्वामी विवेकानंद जी का जीवन के बारे में, वह कैसे थे, उन्हीं के बारे में उल्लेख यह पाठ आज आपके सामने प्रस्तुत होने जा रहा है। ध्यान से और गौर से आप सब इस पाठ को सुनिएगा। तो सबसे पहले इस पाठ का आशय, भारत देश में जन्मे अनेक महान व्यक्तियों ने भारत की कीर्ति विदेशों में फैलाई। ऐसे व्यक्तियों में से एक है हमारे स्वामी विवेकानंद। इस पाठ में उनकी महानता के परिचय के साथ देश प्रेम की प्रेरणा भी प्राप्त कर।
Good evening, students. This is your Manzoor sir here. Today we shall learn about large numbers in practice. So what do we mean by large numbers in practice? So large numbers that we use in our daily life. Okay. Suppose you went to a car showroom. Here you can see a car showroom and you like this red car. So you will ask the salesman, what is the cost of this car? So you will tell this cost of this car is 5,60,000 rupees. So this type of numbers are known as large numbers in real life. So the amount of this car is large now. So it's in terms of lakhs. Okay. Then all of you have got a pencil. Yes, all of you have got a pencil in your compass and also a scale in your compass. Okay. So can you measure the length of your pencil with the help of the scale? Yes, you can measure. You can measure in terms of the centimeters. Now here I have measured the length of this pencil. So it is 12.5 centimeters. Okay. Now centimeters we use to measure the length of the pencil. Now I want to measure the thickness of this pencil. So can I use the same scale to measure the thickness of the pencil? Yes, I can use the same scale, but units I have to change. Centimeter will be a large unit for this to measure the thickness of this pencil. So I will use.
Hello everyone, good morning students. Welcome to the science class. How are you all? Hope you all are fine and safe. So children, last class we had learned about the synthetic fibers. So in today's class, let us learn about the plastic. So in this chapter, we are going to learn about the plastic. So when we talk or hear about the plastics, we have a plastics that we use in our day-to-day life. For example, it may be a chair, it may be a plastic bag, it may be a bottle, it may be scale, pen. So these are all made up of a plastic, isn't it children? So let me tell you what is plastic actually is. So plastic is a polymer like a synthetic fiber. In the last class, I have told you a synthetic fiber is also a polymer. So what is this polymer children? Poly is nothing but many and mer is nothing but a part or a unit. So what happens here, with the many parts of the unit, we can form one material or a substances. So this is nothing but a polymer. And all plastics do not have same type of arrangement of a unit. So there are variety of plastics in our home. Are the arrangement made same children? Not exactly. So it varies from one object to the other object, isn't it?
ಆತ್ಮೀಯ ವಿದ್ಯಾರ್ಥಿಗಳೇ, ನಾನು ನಿಮ್ಮ ಕನ್ನಡ ಭಾಷಾ ಶಿಕ್ಷಕ ಪ್ರಭು. ವಿದ್ಯಾರ್ಥಿಗಳೇ, ನಾವು ಕಳೆದ ತರಗತಿಯಲ್ಲಿ ಬುದ್ಧನ ಸಲಹೆ ಎಂಬ ಗದ್ಯ ಭಾಗವನ್ನು ಅಭ್ಯಾಸ ಮಾಡಿದ್ವಿ. ಆದರೆ ಇವತ್ತಿನ ಈ ತರಗತಿಯಲ್ಲಿ ಕೆಲವು ವ್ಯಾಕರಣದ ಅಂಶಗಳನ್ನು ಅಭ್ಯಾಸ ಮಾಡೋಣ. ನಿಮಗೆಲ್ಲ ಗೊತ್ತಿರಲಿ, ಯಾವುದೇ ಒಂದು ಭಾಷೆಯನ್ನು ಸ್ಪಷ್ಟವಾಗಿ ಹಾಗೂ ಶುದ್ಧವಾಗಿ ಮಾತನಾಡಬೇಕು ಮತ್ತು ಬರಿಬೇಕಂದ್ರೆ ವ್ಯಾಕರಣ ಅತ್ಯವಶ್ಯವಾಗಿ ಬೇಕು. ಹಾಗಾದರೆ ಇವತ್ತಿನ ತರಗತಿಯಲ್ಲಿ ನಾವು ವ್ಯಾಕರಣದ ಪ್ರಮುಖ ಅಂಶವಾಗಿರ್ತಕ್ಕಂಥ ವರ್ಣಮಾಲೆಗಳ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ಅಭ್ಯಾಸ ಮಾಡೋಣ. ನೀವೆಲ್ಲ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ವರ್ಣಮಾಲೆಗಳನ್ನು ನೋಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀರಿ. ಕನ್ನಡದಲ್ಲಿ ಒಟ್ಟು ವರ್ಣಮಾಲೆಗಳು 49 ಇದೆ. ಈ ವರ್ಣಮಾಲೆಗಳನ್ನು ವಿವಿಧ ಭಾಗಗಳಾಗಿ ವಿಂಗಡಣೆ ಮಾಡಲಾಗಿದೆ. ಕನ್ನಡದ ವರ್ಣಮಾಲೆಗಳಲ್ಲಿ ಮುಖ್ಯವಾಗಿ 3 ವಿಭಾಗಗಳನ್ನಾಗಿ ವಿಂಗಡಣೆ ಮಾಡಲಾಗಿದೆ. ಮೊದಲನೇದ್ದು ಸ್ವರಗಳು, ಎರಡನೇದ್ದು ಯೋಗವಾಹಗಳು, ಮೂರನೇದ್ದು ವ್ಯಂಜನಗಳು. ಇಲ್ಲಿ ನೋಡಿ, ಒಟ್ಟಾಗಿ 49 ಇದೆ. ಹಾಗಾದರೆ ಸ್ವರಗಳಷ್ಟೇ 13 ಇದೆ, ಯೋಗವಾಹಗಳು 2 ಇದೆ, ವ್ಯಂಜನಗಳು 34. ಅಂದರೆ ಒಟ್ಟಾಗಿ ಕನ್ನಡ ಭಾಷೆಯಲ್ಲಿ 49 ವರ್ಣಮಾಲೆಗಳಿವೆ. ಇನ್ನು ಈ 3 ವಿವಿಧ ವಿಭಾಗಗಳೇನಿದೆ ಅವುಗಳನ್ನು ವಿವರವಾಗಿ ನಾವು ಅರ್ಥ ಮಾಡಿಕೊಳ್ಳೋಣ. ಹಾಗಾದರೆ ಇವತ್ತಿನ ತರಗತಿಯಲ್ಲಿ ಕೇವಲ ನಾವು 13 ಸ್ವರಗಳು ಮತ್ತು 2 ಯೋಗವಾಹಗಳ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ಮಾತ್ರ ಅಭ್ಯಾಸ ಮಾಡೋಣ. ಉಳಿದಿರೋ ವ್ಯಂಜನಗಳನ್ನು ಮುಂದಿನ ತರಗತಿಯಲ್ಲಿ ನಾವು ಅಭ್ಯಾಸ.
नमस्कार बच्चों, आप लोगों को नवी कक्षा में स्वागत है। मैं आपकी टीचर रिजवाना। आज हम इस कक्षा में क्या सीखेंगे? हिंदी व्याकरण सीखेंगे। हिंदी व्याकरण कारक। कारक यानी इसे अंग्रेजी में प्रपोजिशन कहते हैं। कारक क्या होते हैं? यानी कारक की परिभाषा, परिभाषा यानी डेफिनेशन। संज्ञा या सर्वनाम के जिस रूप से उसका सीधा संबंध क्रिया के साथ ज्ञात हो उसे क्या कहते हैं? कारक कहते हैं। उदाहरण, गीता ने दूध पिया। इस वाक्य में गीता क्रिया का कर्ता है और दूध उसका कर्म। अंत में गीता कर्ता कारक है और दूध कर्म कारक। कारक के
Good morning, students. How are you all? I hope you all are fine and safe. Children, please do not roam out unnecessarily. In the case of emergency, carry a hand sanitizer, wear a mask, and maintain social distancing. Will you do that? Yes, very good. So let us start with our first chapter, that is types of computer. Right? Yes. So all open your computer textbooks of computer. So let us study the different types of computer today. So firstly we are going to see the introduction part. So introduction part. A computer is one of the greatest invention of man. As you all know that in our day-to-day life, computer has become one of the most important part in our day-to-day life. So they are saying computer is one of the greatest invention of man-made. Computer has been many changes in functions, memory space, size and portability. That means from when the computer has been invented till the date, there are many changes have been made into a computer. Maybe it is
Hello dear student, welcome you for the social class. This is me, teacher Soumya. So in the last class we have studied about the earth, maps, globe and atlas. So in the today's class, new concept and it is too interesting, that is imaginary lines. The first one is latitude and the longitude. So let us begin with that. 1. We want to locate a country in the right place or to calculate the distance between the two countries. We take the help of imaginary lines drawn on the earth. So for this, I am going to give one simple example for you all. So just think that you are in India and your friend will be in Australia, friend or a for relative. So in the holidays, you want to meet her. So if you want to go for the Australia, 1 month or the 2 months before only, you need to plan for it. What are the things to be ready? The first one is visa and all, and your things, and if you want to give a gift for your friend or your relative, that has to be ready. So in this list, the most important is distance. How you are going to calculate? With the help of the scales, that whatever you are going to use for the max? No. So with the help of the imaginary lines which is drawn on the earth, those imaginary lines help us to locate the country or the different places, and also to calculate the distance between the two countries. So which are those imaginary lines? So the first one is latitude, which run on the earth parallel to the one another from east to the west. And the second one is longitude, or the meridians, ran from the north to the south. So let us learn that locating the places. So first we are going to learn about the locating the places. We can see a number of the line on the globe. So on the globe we can see number of the lines will be there. So these lines are the
Hello dear students, welcome to my class. We are studying the chapter crop production and management. So till now we studied about the different practices of crop production. In that we studied modern methods of irrigation. Today now I'll start with the next step, that is protection from weeds. So what are weeds and what is weeding? In a field, many other undesirable plants may grow naturally along with the crop. These undesirable plants are called as weeds. So these are nothing but the undesirable plants or unwanted plants growing with the crops. So what is weeding? The removal of these unwanted weeds is called as weeding. Weeding is necessary since weeds compete with the crop plants for water, nutrients, space and light. Thus they affect the growth of the crop. Tilling before sowing of crops helps in uprooting and killing of weeds, which may then dry up and get mixed with the soil. So these removal of these weeds is called as weeding. Weeding is very necessary because they destroy the crops. They take the nutrients. So weeds are also controlled by using certain chemicals called weedicides. So we can control the weeds with weedicides. Example is 2,4-D. This is nothing but amine weed killer, which is D.
Learned what are rational numbers and also the properties of rational numbers. In this class, we are going to find out how to locate the rational numbers on the number line. In the last classes, you have learned natural numbers are from 1, 2 and so on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. On the number line, we can represent like this. Now the whole numbers starts from 0. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 and so on. If you see the integers are negative numbers, positive numbers with 0. So -3, -2, -1, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. You can extend this side and also this side also. Rational numbers. Rational numbers are the fractions. These things are having negative numbers also will be there. Positive numbers also will be there.
ತಮಗೆಲ್ಲ ಶುಭ ಮುಂಜಾನೆ. ಇವತ್ತು 5ನೇ ತರಗತಿಯ ಮೊದಲನೇ ಪಾಠ ಯಾವುದು ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ ನನ್ನ ದೇಶ ನನ್ನ ಜನ ಅಂತಕ್ಕಂಥ ಪಾಠವನ್ನ ಆರಂಭ ಮಾಡೋಣ. ಹಾಗಾದ್ರೆ ಪಾಠ ಆರಂಭ ಮಾಡೋಕ್ಕಿಂತ ಮೊದಲು ನಾನು ಒಂದೆರಡು ಪ್ರಶ್ನೆಗಳನ್ನ ಕೇಳ್ತೀನಿ. ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ನಿಮ್ಗೆ ಉತ್ತರ ಗೊತ್ತಿದೆ ಅನ್ನೋದಾದ್ರೆ ನೀವೆಲ್ಲರೂ ಏನ್ ಮಾಡ್ರಿ, ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಉತ್ತರ ಬರೆದು ನನಗೆ ಫೋಟೋ ಕ್ಲಿಕ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಕಳಿಸ್ರಿ. ಹಾಗಾದ್ರೆ ನಮ್ಮ ದೇಶ ಯಾವುದು ಗೊತ್ತಿದೆ ಯಾರಾದ್ರೂ? ನಮ್ಮ ದೇಶ ಭಾರತ. ನಮ್ಮ ದೇಶ ಯಾವುದು? ಭಾರತ. ಹಾಗಾದ್ರೆ ನಮ್ಮ ದೇಶಕ್ಕೋಸ್ಕರ ನಾವು ಏನೆಲ್ಲ ಮಾಡಬಹುದು, ನಮ್ಮ ದೇಶದ ಮಹಿಮೆ ಎಂತಹದ್ದು ಅನ್ನೋದನ್ನ ನಾವೇನ್ ಮಾಡೋಣ, ಈ ಪಾಠದಿಂದ ಅಭ್ಯಾಸ ಮಾಡೋಣ. ಹಾಗಾದ್ರೆ ಪಾಠ ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡೋಣ ಮಕ್ಕಳೇ. ನನ್ನ ದೇಶ ನನ್ನ ಜನ. ಹಾಗಾದ್ರೆ ಈ ಪಾಠದ ಹೆಸರೇನು? ನನ್ನ ದೇಶ ನನ್ನ ಜನ. ಹಾಗಾದ್ರೆ ನನ್ನ ದೇಶ ಯಾವುದು? ಭಾರತ ದೇಶ. ಭಾರತ ದೇಶದಲ್ಲಿ ವಾಸ ಮಾಡ್ತಕ್ಕಂಥವ್ರು ಯಾರು? ಎಲ್ಲರೂ ನಮ್ಮ ಜನರು, ಎಲ್ಲರೂ ನಮ್ಮವರು, ನಮ್ಮ ಜನರು ಅಂತಂದು ಅಭಿಮಾನದಿಂದ ಹೇಳ್ಕೊಳ್ತಕ್ಕಂಥ ಪಾಠ ಯಾವುದು ಅಂದ್ರೆ ನನ್ನ ದೇಶ ನನ್ನ ಜನ. ಓಕೆ, ಹಾಗಾದ್ರೆ ಪಾಠ ಓದ್ತಾ ವಿವರಣೆ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಪದಗಳ ಅರ್ಥವನ್ನು ಕೂಡ ನಾನು ಪಾಠದ ಮಧ್ಯದಲ್ಲಿ ಹೇಳ್ತಾನೆ ಹೋಗ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀನಿ. ನೀವು ಗಮನ ಇಟ್ಟು ಕೇಳ್ರಿ. ಗದ್ಯ ಪಾಠ 1. ನನ್ನ ದೇಶ ನನ್ನ ಜನ. ನಮ್ಮ ದೇಶ ಭಾರತ, ನಾವು ಭಾರತೀಯರು. ಇದೊಂದು ಉಪಖಂಡವೂ ಅಹುದು. 3 ಕಡೆ ಸಾಗರ, 1 ಕಡೆ ಮಹಾಪರ್ವತ ಇದೆ, ಅದುವೇ ಹಿಮಾಲಯ. ಹಾಗಾದ್ರೆ ನಮ್ಮ ದೇಶ ಯಾವುದು? ಹೆಮ್ಮೆಯಿಂದ ಹೇಳ್ಕೊಳ್ತಕ್ಕಂತ ದೇಶ ನಮ್ಮ ದೇಶ ಯಾವುದು ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ ಭಾರತ ದೇಶ. ಭಾರತ ದೇಶವನ್ನ ನಾವು ಭೂಪಟದಲ್ಲಿ ಗುರುತಿಸಬಹುದು. ಏಷ್ಯಾ ಖಂಡದ ಭೂಪಟದಲ್ಲಿ ನಾವು ಭಾರತ ದೇಶ ಎಲ್ಲಿದೆ ಅನ್ನೋದನ್ನ ನಾವು ಗುರುತಿಸಬಹುದು. ಹಾಗಾದ್ರೆ ಭಾರತದಲ್ಲಿ ವಾಸ ಮಾಡತಕ್ಕಂತಹ ಜನರನ್ನ ಏನಂತ ಕರೀತಾರೆ? ಭಾರತೀಯರು, ಇಂಡಿಯನ್ಸ್. ವಿ ಆರ್ ಇಂಡಿಯನ್ಸ್. ಹೌದಾ? ನಮ್ಮನ್ನ ಏನಂತ ಕರೀತಾರೆ? ಭಾರತೀಯರು. ಭಾರತ ದೇಶದ ಜನರನ್ನ ಭಾರತೀಯರು ಅಂತ ಕರೀತಾರೆ. ಇದೊಂದು ಉಪಖಂಡವೂ ಹೌದು. ಇದು ಒಂದು.
ಗುಡ್ ಮಾರ್ನಿಂಗ್ ಮಕ್ಕಳೇ. ನೀವೆಲ್ಲರೂ ಮನೆಯಲ್ಲಿ ಸೇಫ್ ಆಗಿದ್ದೀರಾ ಅನ್ಕೊಂಡಿರ್ತೇನೆ ಮಕ್ಕಳೇ. ನಿಮ್ಮ ಗದ್ಯ ಪಾಠದಲ್ಲಿ ಬರುವಂತಹ ನವಿಲು ಎಂಬ ಪಾಠವನ್ನು ನೋಡೋಣ. ಮಕ್ಕಳೇ, ನವಿಲು ಅಂದ ತಕ್ಷಣ ನಿಮಗೆಲ್ಲರಿಗೂ ಗೊತ್ತಿರೋದ ವಿಷಯ. ನವಿಲು ನಮ್ಮ ರಾಷ್ಟ್ರೀಯ ಪಕ್ಷಿಯಾಗಿದೆ. ಈ ನವಿಲನ್ನು ಯಾರು ನೋಡಿಲ್ಲ ಅವರು ಈ ಸ್ಕ್ರೀನ್ ಮೇಲಿದೆ, ಆ ನವಿಲನ್ನು ನೋಡಿ ಮಕ್ಕಳೇ. ಆದರೆ ಈ ನವಿಲು ಹೇಗೆ ನರ್ತನೆ ಮಾಡುತ್ತದೆ, ಯಾವ ಯಾವ ಪ್ರದೇಶದಲ್ಲಿ ವಾಸಿಸುತ್ತದೆ ಹಾಗೂ ಇದು ಯಾರ ಮಿತ್ರ ಎಂಬುದನ್ನು ಅದಷ್ಟೇ ಅಲ್ಲದೆ ನವಿಲಿನ ಗರಿ ಯಾರ ಅಲಂಕಾರವಾಗಿದೆ ಎಂಬುದನ್ನು ನಾವು ನಿಮಗೆ ಪೂರ್ಣ ವಿವರಣೆಯನ್ನು ಕೊಡ್ತೇನೆ ಮಕ್ಕಳೇ, ನೋಡ್ತಾ ಬನ್ನಿ. ಈಗ ಜುಳು ಜುಳು ಹರಿಯುವ ನದಿ. ನವಿಲು ಇರುವ ಪ್ರದೇಶ ಹೇಗಿರುತ್ತದೆ ಅಂದರೆ ಜುಳು ಜುಳು ಹರಿಯುವ ನದಿ, ಹಚ್ಚ ಹಸಿರಿನ ಮೈದಾನ, ಕರಿಮೋಡದ ಅಲೆಗಳು, ದಟ್ಟನೆಯ ಗಾಳಿ, ಆಕಾಶದಲ್ಲಿ ಬಣ್ಣ ಬಣ್ಣದ ಕಾಮನ ಬಿಲ್ಲು, ಜಿನುಗುವ ಸೋನೆ ಮಳೆ. ಜಿನುಗುವ ಸೋನೆ ಮಳೆ ಅಂದರೆ ಜಿಟಿ 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 ಮಳೆ ಅಂತಿರಲ್ಲ, ಆ ಥರ ಜಿಟಿ ಜಿಟಿ ಬರೋ ಮಳೆಗೆ ಸೋನೆ ಮಳೆ ಅಂತೇಳಿ ಹೇಳ್ತಾರೆ. ಇದೆಲ್ಲ ವಾತಾವರಣ ಇರುವ ಪ್ರದೇಶದಲ್ಲಿ ನವಿಲು ಏನ್ ಮಾಡುತ್ತದೆ? ನರ್ತನೆಯನ್ನ ಮಾಡುತ್ತದೆ. ಮಕ್ಕಳೇ, ನವಿಲು ಹೇಗೆ ನರ್ತನೆ ಮಾಡುತ್ತದೆ ಎಂಬುದನ್ನ ನೋಡಿ. ಮಕ್ಕಳೇ, ನವಿಲು ಹೇಗೆ ನರ್ತನೆ ಮಾಡಿತೆಂಬುದನ್ನು ನೋಡಿದ್ರಲ್ಲ ಮಕ್ಕಳೇ. ಅದಷ್ಟೇ ಅಲ್ಲದೆ ನವಿಲಿಗೆ ಹಲವಾರು ಹೆಸರುಗಳಿವೆ.
Students, today we are going to learn about the coordination in plants. Till today we learnt about the coordination in animals. How this coordination takes place in plants. In plants there are no circulatory system, no muscular system. In animals, with the help of both these systems, coordination takes place. But in plants, there are no such system. How then the plants responds to stimuli? Let's see how it responds to the stimuli. Mainly, there are two types of system. That is growth dependent movement and non-growth dependent movement. In growth dependent movement, there are many stimuli known as light, gravity, chemicals and water. But in non-growth dependent movement, there are no such stimulus. It will be a quick action. In tropic movement, it is a slow movement, such as germination of the seeds, then ripening of the fruits, then blooming of the flowers. All these are very slow movement. But in
Good afternoon, my lovely kids. How are you all? I hope you all are fine. Chalo, I'm Miss Ankita. I'm going to teach you today the young ones lesson. I hope you all have understood the first lesson. Chalo students, let's start with lesson number 2, that is the young ones. Students, as you all know, young ones means small or young babies or kids. So all living things reproduce young ones. So today I'm going to tell you a small story about Rinku. Are you interested? Chalo, I'm going to tell you about the Rinku. So Rinku's grandmother was stitching a sweater. It was about to finish stitching. When Rinku saw the sweater, he asked his grandma, It is not of my size. Grandmother smiled and said, Rinku, this is not for you. This is for your Nidhi's auntie's baby. Rinku was surprised. He again questioned Grandma. Nidhi's auntie has no baby, but she is going to have one very soon, answered Rinku's grandmother. Nidhi auntie was pregnant. She was going to have one baby. Then Rinku wanted to know where the baby comes from. Rinku's mother explained to him, Your Nidhi auntie is pregnant. The baby is in the mother's womb. The baby cannot eat or breathe on its own because the baby is inside the stomach of the mother. A tube from the mother's body carries food and oxygen to the baby's body. When baby develops complete, it will be able to eat and breathe on its own, and it will come out of the mother's body. The baby will come out of the mother's body. Can you see that too? The food.
Good morning, children. Today I am teaching you English grammar of lesson 1. Here A is desi. In that, add in to these words. Make the necessary changes in spelling. So that means Now here the words are given for you from 1 to 8. The words are write, leave, give, make. Now here add only ing is there. So what you have to do is, write is there, you will not be writing E. Only you will write WRITING. Writing. Okay. Then leave is there. Same way. E you will not write. You will be writing leave ing. So it becomes leaving. Okay. Then give.
Good evening children, this is teacher Tazeen and I will be taking you second lesson of EVS, that is our sense organ. Okay, so this is lesson number 2. Okay, shall we start children? Okay, see here we have 5 sense organs. So totally how many sense organs we have? We have 5 sense organs. What are those? We'll just see. They are eyes, ears, nose, tongue and skin. Okay, so what are they? They are eyes, ears, nose, tongue and skin. Isn't it? Now, what are the functions of these sense organs? We'll just see. Okay, functions of the organs. First function of the eyes. How do eyes help us? Eyes help us to see the things. Yes or no? Everybody has 2 eyes. God has gifted us with 2 beautiful eyes. We see this beautiful world, the beautiful colors, the rainbow colors. You might have seen the rainbow colors, isn't it? There are 7 colors in a rainbow. Yes or no? So, eyes help us to see the good, bad, beautiful things, the nature.
Hello, hi children, how are you all? Okay, good. Today I am going to take English lesson. Okay, second lesson. The lesson name is The Bishop's Kind Advice. Okay, The Bishop's Kind Advice. Here, bishop means a senior a senior member of Christian community. Okay, a senior member of Christian community. Severe punishment do not always work out to improve one behavior. Okay, you all are seeing now. Look at your book and concentrate. Okay, sometimes its results cause more deviation in a person. So instead of taking harsh measures, our attitude towards that person should be sympathetic and friendly.
Guys, welcome to maths class. I am your Lata teacher. So today I am going to teach you mathematics, page number that is 10. In previous class I taught you abacus with the bits. Isn't it? That you already solved in your textbook. So today I am going to teach, write the following numbers as tens and ones. See here 54 is there, 4 is in a ones place and 5 is in a tens place. You must write that is a 5 in tens and 4 is in ones place. So like that. Next one 32. See here ones and tens. 3 is in a tens place. Right here 3 is in a tens place and 2 is ones place. Which place? That is ones and tens. Okay. Come to the next one. Here 79 is there. 9 is in ones place and 7 is in a tens place. How to write? 7 tens and 9 ones. Understood? Okay. Come to the...
Hello everyone. Welcome to our EVS class. Today's topic is lesson number 2, our wonderful body. Let us study about our body. Already you know, students, our body has different parts like head, legs, ears, mouth, brain, lungs, heart and many more. See, all these different parts performs different functions. What are organs? Different parts of our body are called organs. Understood, students? Different parts of our body are called organs. See, our body has two types of organs. Listen, children.
Hello children, how are you all? Today I will be taking a maths class. This lesson number 2, comparison. Comparison means the difference between two things. Difference between two things. Then first one, above and below. Look at here. This pencil is above my hand. Then pen is below my hand. Above and below. Next one, near and far. The cup, the box is near to the bottle. The cup is far from the bottle. Near and far. Okay. Next one, before and after. Before. Flower is before from the bottle and cup is after the bottle. Before and after. Before and after. Okay, children? Now. Next one is top and bottom. Top and bottom. Red color is on top. The green color box is bottom. Top and bottom. Top and bottom.
Good morning children. I am Celine teacher. I am taking first standard class. Today's topic is English subject, poem number 4, Cook, Cook, Cook. Let us start.
Cook, 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 cook. Good morning, Mrs. Hen. How many chicks have you got? Madam, I have got 10. 4 of them are yellow and 4 of them are brown and 2 of them are speckled red. The nicest in the town. Children, this poem is about girl and hen. Girl asking to hen, "Good morning, Mrs. Hen."
Good morning children, how are you all? Hope you all are keeping well. In today's class we shall learn the number work. By using the number line, how to add this sum. Let us add these numbers. 4 plus 5 is equal to what? What is the answer? By using this number line, we begin. We shall follow or problem. Where is the 4? Number 4. Here is number 4. How much you have to opt? You have to opt 5 numbers. Shall we opt? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. What is the answer, children? Answer is 9. What is the answer, children? Answer is 9. You all understood, children?
Good morning, dear students. Today we are going to learn the story of a cap seller. Okay, children? Okay, children, open your books and concentrate on the story. The cap seller. On a hot summer day, a cap seller was sleeping under a tree. The monkeys playing on the tree came down. They opened the cap seller's bundle and took away the caps. The cap seller got up and saw the monkeys on the tree with the caps on their heads. He shouted at the monkeys in vain. Then the clever cap seller took his cap and threw it at the monkeys.
Hello children, myself Priza teacher. Today I am taking LKG class. I will teach alphabets. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, Z. There are 26 alphabets. Now I will explain each of them. A. A for apple. Do you eat apple? Apple is good for health.
Hello students, I am Angeline teacher. I am taking nursery class. Today's topic is English rhymes. Are you sleeping? Are you sleeping? Brother John, Brother John. Morning bells are ringing, morning bells are ringing. Ding dong bell, ding dong bell. Are you sleeping? Are you sleeping? Brother John, Brother John. Morning bells are ringing, morning bells are ringing. Ding dong bell, ding dong bell. Are you sleeping? Are you sleeping? Brother John, Brother John. Morning bells are ringing, morning bells are ringing. Ding dong bell, ding dong bell.
Morning. I am Umay Kulsum from Standard 9B from St. Anne's School of Hubballi. Here I am to share my experience about the ongoing online classes. With the spread of COVID-19 pandemic, the entire country has gone into a lockdown mode. The schools have been affected and have to shift to online learning. Our school has started online classes in the month of July. Our class teacher is Teacher Sahana. Our schools have started online classes and our teachers are trying their best to give us the same feeling as we are in the classroom. Although I am waiting for the schools to be reopened, our school teachers are trying their best to teach us. They are putting all of their efforts. I thank my teachers for inspiring, nurturing and educating us. Thank you dear teachers.
Speaker, fill half of the water to that glass.
Last class we were discussing about the introduction part of our text, our SSLC. So
ಎಲ್ಲರಿಗೂ ಮಧ್ಯಾಹ್ನದ ಶುಭ ವಂದನೆಗಳು. ಮಕ್ಕಳೇ, ನೀವೀಗ
Very good afternoon dear students. This is your Vida teacher coming before you all once again with a new video class.
Good morning students, welcome to the science class. How are you all? Hope you all are fine and safe.
Morning student, I am teacher Rizwana. Today in the second lesson of 7th standard.
Good evening students, this is your Manzoor sir here. Today we shall learn about large numbers in
ಎಲ್ಲರಿಗೂ ಶುಭೋದಯ. ನಾನು ಶಿವಾನಿ ಆನಂದ್ ನಾಯ್ಕ್ ಸೇಂಟ್ ಆನ್ ಶಾಲೆಯಲ್ಲಿ 8ನೇ ತರಗತಿಯಲ್ಲಿ ಓದುತ್ತಿದ್ದೇನೆ. ಈ ವರ್ಷ ಕೊರೋನಾ ಕಾರಣದಿಂದ ಶಾಲೆ ತೆರೆಯಲು ಸಾಧ್ಯವಾಗಲಿಲ್ಲ. ಆದ ಕಾರಣ ಸರ್ಕಾರದ ಆದೇಶ ಮೇರೆಗೆ ಆನ್ಲೈನ್ ಕ್ಲಾಸ್, ವಾಟ್ಸ್ಆಪ್ ವಿಡಿಯೋ ಮುಂತಾದರ ಮೂಲಕ ಶಿಕ್ಷಕರು ಪಾಠ ಮಾಡುತ್ತಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ನಮ್ಮ ಶಾಲೆಯಲ್ಲಿ ವಾಟ್ಸ್ಆಪ್ ವಿಡಿಯೋ ಪಾಠ ಮಾಡುತ್ತಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ನನಗೆ ವಾಟ್ಸ್ಆಪ್ ವಿಡಿಯೋ ಇಷ್ಟವಾಯಿತು. ಇದು ಆರೋಗ್ಯ ದೃಷ್ಟಿಯಿಂದಲೂ ಸುರಕ್ಷಿತ. ನಮಗೆ ಮೊಬೈಲ್ ಸಿಕ್ಕಿದಾಗ ಎಷ್ಟು ಸಲವಾದರೂ ವಿಡಿಯೋ ನೋಡಿ ಪಾಠ ತಿಳಿದುಕೊಳ್ಳಬಹುದು ಎಂದು ನನ್ನ ಅಭಿಪ್ರಾಯ. ಶಿಕ್ಷಕರು ವಿಡಿಯೋಗಳಲ್ಲಿ ವಿಷಯಕ್ಕೆ ಸಂಬಂಧಿಸಿದ ಭಾವಚಿತ್ರಗಳನ್ನು ಸಾಕಷ್ಟು ಪ್ರಮಾಣಗಳಲ್ಲಿ ಬಳಸುತ್ತಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಕೊರೋನಾ ರೋಗ ಬೇಗ ತೊಲಗಿ ಶಾಲೆ ಪುನಃ ಪ್ರಾರಂಭವಾಗಲಿ ಎಂದು ಪ್ರಾರ್ಥಿಸುತ್ತೇನೆ. ಧನ್ಯವಾದ.
I am Dino George of 10th standard from St. Anne's High School. On this pandemic situation, we are studying through these online classes. First of all, I am thanking our headmistress Sister Avya and correspondent Sister Leena and all our subject teachers. Because of them, our online classes are going well.
And Reena, are you all ready? Let us start. Dear students, before I could start the role of entrepreneurship, I just would like to clarify something. The pronunciation of this entrepreneurship, according to Indian English, we say it as entrepreneur, entrepreneurship, and enterprise. Whereas, if you see, basically the meaning has come from French word. All these are getting employment opportunity because of whom? By the effort of those entrepreneurs. So we should not forget, because the greatest contribution of entrepreneurs, they are providing employment opportunity to everyone. Now, the next one.
Through these online classes, our teachers are giving us notes, assignments and homeworks. Not only that, they are calling personally and asking our doubts and problems, particular subject, and giving a solution.
ಬಸವರಾಜ ಸಬ್ರಾದರ್ ಅವರ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ಮುಂಚೆ ತಿಳ್ಕೊಂಡು ಬರೋಣ. ಬಸವರಾಜ ಸಬ್ರಾದರ್ ಅವರು
1954ರಲ್ಲಿ ಜನಿಸ್ತಾರೆ. ಇವರು ಕೊಪ್ಪಳ ಜಿಲ್ಲೆಯ ಕುಕ್ಕನೂರು ಎಂಬ ಗ್ರಾಮದಲ್ಲಿ ಜನಿಸಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಇನ್ನು ಬಸವೇಶ್ವರ ಮತ್ತು ಪುರಂದರದಾಸರು ನಡೆಯಬೇಕು ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತಾರೆ. ಜನರ ದುಃಖವನ್ನು ಪರಿಹರಿಸುವ ದಿಕ್ಕಿನಲ್ಲಿ ಜೀವನವನ್ನು ಸಾಗಿಸಿದವರಲ್ಲಿ ಗೌತಮ ಬುದ್ಧರು ಒಬ್ಬರಾಗಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಲೌಕಿಕ ಸುಖಭೋಗಗಳಿಂದ ಜೀವನದ ಗುರಿ ಸಾಧಿಸಲು ಸಾಧ್ಯ ಇಲ್ಲ. ಅಂದ್ರೆ ನೋಡಿ, ಜೀವನದಲ್ಲಿ ಬರ್ತಕ್ಕಂಥ ಸುಖಭೋಗಗಳನ್ನ ಅನುಭವಿಸ್ತಾ ಹೋದ್ರೆ ಜೀವನದಲ್ಲಿ ಏನ್ ಮಾಡ್ಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಸಾಧ್ಯ ಇಲ್ಲ, ಗುರಿಯನ್ನ ಮುಟ್ಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಸಾಧ್ಯ ಇಲ್ಲ. ಇದ ಅರಿತಕ್ಕಂಥ ಬುದ್ಧ ಏನ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾನೆ, ತನ್ನ ಗೃಹಸ್ಥ ಜೀವನ.
In the workers' paradise, the people were always busy in their work. They did not know wasting the time. They always make use of every minute, isn't it? And there was a bustling girl. Bustling girl means busy girl. Where did she used to go every day? She used to go to the torrent to fetch the water in her pitcher. Isn't it? Pitcher, P-I-T-C-H-E-R, pitcher, that is pot. So, the torrent of the workers' paradise is silent, they referred here, isn't it? They mentioned.
So these online classes are very useful to us. They are motivating by giving more examples and experiments to improve our knowledge. Once again, I am thanking my sisters and teachers that you are taking care of each one of us and encouraging our better future. Thank you.
I am Pratik S. Annigeri, student of St. Anne's High School. First of all, I like to thank all my sisters and teachers for conducting online classes during this pandemic situation.
सी बहन थी। एक दिन की बात है, वह बीमार पड़ा। माँ ने उसका खाना बिल्कुल रोक दिया, पर उसका दिल बार बार कुछ खाने को मांग रहा था। इस बात को छोटी बहन से न सहा गया और वह चुपके से भाई के लिए गुड़ और चने ले आई।
There are WhatsApp group being created for the study purpose and video lectures are regularly sent. Soon after that, they send notes, assignments, homeworks and questions related to the videos, and they evaluate our answers and finally they send us the correct answers.
This exercise they have given to draw or locate the decimal points in the number line. So first of all, you visualize 3.765 on the number line using successive magnification. The number line is 0 to 10. You have studied how to draw the number line.
Classification of matter. Based on their purity, matters are classified into two types, pure substances and mixtures. In pure substances, they are further divided into two groups, that is, one is element, second one is compound, and the mixture also divided into two groups, that is homogeneous mixture and heterogeneous mixture.
Each student is given specific attention and teachers take care that we are regularly in touch with the studies. I am really grateful to my school and I feel proud to say that I am the student of St. Anne's. Thank you.
Afternoon children, ಎಲ್ಲರಿಗೂ ಮಧ್ಯಾಹ್ನದ ಶುಭವಂದನೆಗಳು. ಮಕ್ಕಳೇ, ನೀವೆಲ್ಲರೂ ಆರೋಗ್ಯವಾಗಿದ್ದೀರೆಂದು ಭಾವಿಸುತ್ತೇನೆ. ಆದರೂ ಕೂಡ ನಿಮಗೆ ತಂದೆ ತಾಯಿ ಹೇಳಿದಂತ ಮಾತನ್ನು ನೀವು ಕೇಳಿರಿ, ಗುರು ಹಿರಿಯರ ಮಾತನ್ನು ಕೇಳಿರಿ ಎಂದು ಹೇಳುತ್ತಾ ನಾನು ಇವತ್ತು ನಿಮಗೆ ಒಂದು ಪಾಠವನ್ನು ಪ್ರಾರಂಭಿಸುತ್ತೇನೆ. ಮೊದಲಿಗೆ ನಾನು 6th A ಕ್ಲಾಸ್ ಟೀಚರ್. ನನ್ನ ಪರಿಚಯ ಆಲ್ರೆಡಿ ನಿಮ್ಗೆಲ್ಲರಿಗೂ ಇದೇ ಗೊತ್ತಿದೆ, ಆದರೂ ನಾನು ನನ್ನ ಹೆಸರು ಪರಿಚಯವನ್ನು ಮಾಡಿಕೊಳ್ಳುತ್ತೇನೆ. ನನ್ನ ಹೆಸರು ರೂಪಾ. ನಾನು 6th A ಕ್ಲಾಸ್ನ ಕ್ಲಾಸ್ ಟೀಚರ್. ಮಕ್ಕಳೇ, ನಿಮಗೆ ಗದ್ಯ ಭಾಗ ಬರುವ ಮೊದಲನೇ ಪಾಠ ತೋಳ ಬಂತು ತೋಳ. ಈ ಪಾಠವನ್ನು ನಾವು ಈಗ ಪ್ರಾರಂಭಿಸೋಣ. ಈ ತೋಳ ಬಂತು ತೋಳ ಪಾಠದಲ್ಲಿ ಬರುವುದೇನೆಂದರೆ, ಮಕ್ಕಳಿಗೆ ಆಟ ತುಂಟಾಟ ಇರುವುದು ಸಹಜ. ಆದರೆ ಇವೆಲ್ಲವೂ ಹೇಗಿರಬೇಕೆಂದರೆ ಇನ್ನೊಬ್ಬರಿಗೆ ತೊಂದರೆಗೀಡಾಗಬಾರದು. ಮಕ್ಕಳು ತಮಾಷೆ ಮಾಡುವುದು ಸಹಜ, ಆದರೆ ತಮಾಷೆ ಮಾಡುವುದರಿಂದ ಮಕ್ಕಳಿಗೆ ಇನ್ನೊಬ್ಬರಿಗೆ ಗುರು ಹಿರಿಯರಿಗೆ ಯಾರಿಗೂ ತೊಂದರೆ ಆಗಬಾರದು.
Good evening everyone. Myself Mahines Patil from class 6th A, St. Anne High School. Now I was seeing the video. I feel that I'm in the school. I feel that teacher is explaining in front of me. They are explaining too good. In the lesson they are using pictures, TLMs to explain us. I'm feeling really good because my study is going on. Teachers and sirs are helping us to clear our doubts. They are giving homework for us. It is very useful for us. For me, it is learning new thing. I'm really enjoying it. Online learning is one of the best tools that keep me mentally healthy right now. I also learn a lot, which is great bonus considering the amount of knowledge. Maybe I'll become better me after quarantine ends. I thanks my sisters, teachers, sirs.
बच्चों, हम अपनी बात को दो तरह से कह सकते हैं. एक तरीका है साधारण और दूसरा तरीका है विशेष. देखिए, यह राजू को बहुत गुस्सा आ रहा है. इसे हम साधारण तरीके से कह सकते हैं. अब इसी बात को हम विशेष तरीके से कि राजू गुस्से से लाल पीला हो रहा है. इसी तरह यह चित्र देखिए. इसे हम साधारण तरीके से कहें, सिपाही को देख.
Myself, Sneha S. Pooja from 8th of St. Anne's High School, Hooghly. We will learn our academic course through online video classes. Once we can't understand the video, we can see the video 2 or 3 times. It is a good platform to learn something much more about the topic through easily with all related topics. It will be help for us to save from COVID-19 pandemic situation. I have been learning with a joyful mind about my related courses topic. Thank you so much, my dear teachers, for this wonderful opportunity to share my view.
This time the COVID-19 or the coronavirus is spreading all over the India, and many people are suffering from this virus, and many schools, colleges and all the institutions are shut down for few months. To prevent from this, the online classes are going on, which is more useful to us. The videos which are sent by the teachers we can see anytime and can be repeatedly seen again and again. This is better for everyone to stay safe at home and learn. Online classes had provided such more things to know. If these classes were not started, then it would be difficult for us, means students, and for teachers. So, this is better way to learn in this dangerous situation. Thank you.
My name is Parijnan Deepai. I am studying in class 7th B. Today I am explaining my experience of online classes in the pandemic. These are the 5 keys which I have made to follow the online classes: proactive, promptness, completion, summarization, interaction. This is my schedule for this academic year. These are the portion. Proactive means preparing well in advance. During the month of April, my sister attended online classes. By seeing that, I also started searching 7th classes at YouTube. I always prepare myself for the next day. Promptness. As soon as I receive the video from the teacher, I attend immediately.
Hello dear student, welcome you for the social class. I hope that you all are fine. Be safe at home. Dear student, try today's class. We are going to learn about the Bhakti cult and Sufi heritage. So let us start now. Indian society include many culture. In this society, caste system.
Completion. Whatever notes given by the teacher, I am completing on the same day. After completing my notes, I am sending to my teacher in interaction. Whenever I have doubts, I get it clarified with my teacher immediately. Hello, sir. Good evening, sir. I am Paridnan. I have a doubt, sir. Should I memorize the poem Self-Reliance? Okay, sir. Thank you. Summarization. It is very important to summarize for the day. Completion of the chapter, updation of the notes, clarification of the doubts, and planning for the next. Would like to conclude my experience about the online classes. I thank our correspondent Sister Lina De Silva, Headmistress Sister Avia Krupa, and management. My school proved that it is the school where learning never stops.
ಏರುತ್ತಿಹುದು ಹಾರುತ್ತಿಹುದು ನೋಡು ನಮ್ಮ ಬಾವುಟ ತೋರುತ್ತಿಹುದು ಒಡೆದು ಒಡೆದು ಬಾನಿನಗಲ ಪಟ ಪಟ ಬಾನಿನಗಲ ಪಟ ಪಟ ಏರುತ್ತಿಹುದು ಹಾರುತ್ತಿಹುದು ನೋಡು ನಮ್ಮ ಬಾವುಟ.
Good afternoon, sister, teachers and sirs. My name is Amrin Jahan. I am a Kubhai. I am studying in standard 4B. Due to COVID, we are having online classes in St. Anne's High School. I am understanding them. If I don't understand, my grandfather will help me. And I am grateful to sisters and teachers for their effort, and may Almighty bless them.
Hi, myself Samina Khatib. I am studying in St. Anne's High School in class 7th A. I am blessed to have a school like St. Anne's. With such helping nature, sisters, our principal Sister Avya Kripa, and all sisters are always ready with innovative ideas to enlighten our minds. The faculty of our school is very good. Especially during this lockdown, our teachers came up with innovative online videos and online classes, which are very interesting and easy to learn. I would like to thank you, all the sisters and teachers, for their efforts to help us in our studies, especially in tough situation of corona pandemic and lockdown. Thank you.
In this COVID-19 situation, online classes are like blessings to students. There is no risk of contamination and loss of education. Thank you.
I am Shrima of Standard 7th and of School St. Anne's. The teaching of our school is very good and the discipline is nice. We say mother is our first teacher and home is our first school. But in our school, our teacher is our mother because they will teach us and care us. And our headmistress is Sister Avya Kripa and correspondent Sister Lina De Silva because they will manage the students very good. And teachers for the teaching.
Good morning, students.
Good morning, teacher.
Already ಚಂದಮಾಮ ಪದ್ಯವನ್ನು ಎಲ್ಲರೂ ಹ್ಯಾಟ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿ ವಿಡಿಯೋ ಮಾಡಿ ಕಳಿಸಿದ್ರಿ. ಎಲ್ಲರಿಗೂ ನನ್ನ ಕಡೆಯಿಂದ ಅಭಿನಂದನೆ. ವೆರಿ ಗುಡ್. ಹಾಗಾದರೆ ಬಾವುಟ. ಯಾವುದು? ಎರಡನೇ ಪದ್ಯ ಪಾಠ
ನಮ್ಮ ಬಾವುಟ.
ಬಾವುಟ ಅಂತಕ್ಕಂಥ ಪದ್ಯವನ್ನ ನಾವು ನೋಡೋಣ. ಹೌದಾ? ಹಾಗಾದ್ರೆ ಎಲ್ರು ನನ್ನ ಜೊತೆಗೆ ಈ ಪದ್ಯವನ್ನ ರಾಗಬದ್ಧವಾಗಿ ಹಾಡ್ತಿಲ್ಲ. ಪದ್ಯ ಪಾಠ
2 ನಮ್ಮ ಬಾವುಟ.
ಬಾವುಟ. ಹೌದಾ? ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡೋಣ ಪದ್ಯ. ಫಸ್ಟು ನನ್ನ ಹಾಡು ತೋರಿಸ್ತೀನಿ, ಎಲ್ಲರೂ ಏನು ಮಾಡ್ರಿ, ಆಮೇಲೆ ನೀವು ನಿಮ್ಮ ರಾಗದಲ್ಲಿ ಹಾಡಿ ಅದನ್ನ ಮತ್ತೆ ವಿಡಿಯೋ ಮಾಡಿ ಸೆಂಡ್ ಮಾಡ್ರಿ. ಓಕೆ?
ಏರುತ್ತಿರುವುದು ಹಾಡುತ್ತಿರುವುದು ನೋಡು ನಮ್ಮ ಬಾವುಟ. Sanjay Darmudi of Standard 3 of St. Anne's High School is willing to share my opinion about the education which is being given to us in the midst of COVID-19 pandemic.
So, I am going to take now for your EVS class. Okay? So, this is your second lesson. All of you take your EVS textbook. Okay? Take page number 30. Here we can see the second lesson of sense organs. Okay? Our sense organs.
Our sisters and teachers are in touch with us through our video class and are guiding with us our studies. This is how we are up to date with our studies in spite of COVID-19.
Good morning, teacher, sister and sir. I am Navya from 5th A section. Today I want to say few words about online classes. The whole world is facing COVID-19 coronavirus. So it is a matter to think how we can do studies. Due to lockdown, we cannot go to school. So our education department and our school member provided online class for students. We should join the online class because our teachers are doing so much hard work in online classes. By subject teaching, guidances, and also they will give homework, which is helpful to our future education. Without teacher, we cannot learn. Online classes offer flexibility. I can study anytime I want. I can study with whomever I want. I can study wearing anything I want. Online classes give me the flexibility to spend time with work, family, friends, significant others, and also activity I like. If developed properly, online classes may increase efficiency and course productivity. Two supplementary teachers can provide access to tools that flexibility, decision, and active participation. In an online environment, teachers reach the student in different learning styles more easily. At last, I will say, be stay home and stay safe. Thank you.